So Hugo, it's good to see you. We're now fast forwarding, the fight is approaching. We know the fight was postponed because you had a rib injury.
Right.
How are you feeling after the rib injury recovered, and where are you at mentally?
I'm feeling very well. I feel like, this injury was somewhat of a blessing in disguise. And I feel like it was a small training camp for my actual training camp, because coming back to the training camp, I feel like I'm in phenomenal shape and I feel great. I don't feel depleted whatsoever. And as far as mentally goes, I'm feeling 110% ready to win this fight.
How was it a blessing in disguise? Because, physically it's very painful.
Right.
What did it do for you mentally? Did it make you tougher? What did it do for you?
It wasn't so much as mentally as more as physically, because I was pushing myself so hard. It gave my muscles a chance to recover and start again, but without, having to try to get in shape or anything like that. I just got here in phenomenal shape already, and we started off training camp full blast.
So you're into a tough fight with Charlo. We know he's been very active in the media, but not necessarily with regards to this fight. Do you find that helpful, that maybe he's a little distracted, or what do you think of what he's been doing as it doesn't relate to this fight?
Right. You know what? I see a lot of people tag me in his social media stuff, but I really don't pay attention to. There's a ton of naysayers and all this and that, and Jamal rambling on and doing what he does on the media. I'm staying focused. I know what's at stake. I know this fight could change my whole career, and I'm staying extremely focused, and I'm ready to win this fight.
When you look at the landscape, we have your fight against Charlo, a very important fight, and we have a lot of people within your weight class that are in substantial fights. How do you see the rankings? We know the rankings as they are, but how do you view the middleweight landscape right now?
As far as the top guys that I would like to face and that I feel like are at the top, it would be, Triple G, Canelo, Jamal, Daniel Jacobs. And those are the guys that I feel like are in the top 5, and myself included. And those are the guys that I would love to fight.
This fight is going to be a very competitive fight. I'm not going to ask you what you plan to do in the fight, but when you look at fights, I don't know how many of your opponents' past fights you've seen. What do you think he does well, and what do you think you do well?
He's, like you said, you mentioned earlier, he's a very strong fighter, and but I feel like that's for a lot of fighters that stand in front of him and kind of receive the punches or make the mistake of staying too flat-footed. But he's a great boxer. He's a great boxer-puncher. And I feel like that's what's gotten him as far as it has, and so am I. So I feel like it's going to be a great match, and it's going to, at the end of the day, it's going to be a great chess match.
So you mentioned that opponents haven't had success when they stand in front of them. So is movement the key to winning this fight? Definitely. And does a fight like this go the duration? You both are big punchers. How does this fight go?
Like I said, it's a chess match. It's to see who's going to be the smarter fighter. And for me, I never go in looking for a knockout. Jamal, as he says, he's going to knock me out in 1 round, according to him. But if the opportunity shows itself, I'll take it. If it doesn't, I'll box until I win.
There's some other great fights that are happening on this card in addition to yours. What is a matchup that's on this card that you would like to, if you didn't work fighting yourself, you'd like to sit back and watch?
Jesse Vargas and Adrian Broner. I think that's going to be a great fight. Jesse Vargas is a good friend of mine, and he's a great fan-friendly fighter. And Adrian Broner, he's another one on the media that excites the people. So I feel like that's going to be a great matchup.
And lastly, in these closing weeks as you head into fight day, you're just about at the end of camp. What do you do to center yourself to keep that mental focus so that you don't peak too soon before fight?
I just keep my eye on the prize. Like I said, there's also a world title on the line, and it's something I've looked forward to since I was 7 years old. And I've always wanted to become a world champion, and I'm just a kid from a small town trying to make my dreams come true, and now that it's finally here, I'm excited to take advantage of this moment, and I'm ready to go.
All right.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.